The screen glass for the Samsung Galaxy S25 and S25 Ultra has leaked once again. Renowned tipster Ice Universe recently shared a series of images that give us a glimpse of what could be the screen panel for Samsung's next flagship devices. And let me tell you, these leaks are revealing some exciting details about the design of both the Galaxy S25 Ultra and the standard S25. Starting with the front design, both devices will feature punch-hole display cutouts. But what's really catching everyone's attention is Samsung's thinnest bezels yet. If you thought the S24 had minimal bezels, the S25 series is taking it a step further. The screen looks sleek, and the thin borders give the phones a futuristic edge, especially when combined with those vibrant, sharp displays that Samsung is known for. Now let's talk about screen sizes. The standard Galaxy S25 will support a 6.2-inch display, which keeps it the same size as the S24, making it a compact powerhouse. But for those who love a larger screen, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is bringing in a 6.9-inch display, an increase of 0.1 inches compared to the S24 Ultra. This small bump might not seem like much, but it's enough to enhance your viewing experience, especially for videos and gaming. And here's the best part. The S25 Ultra is designed to be slightly taller and narrower than its predecessor, which means it's going to feel a lot more comfortable in your hand. Samsung has been working on this improved ergonomics for some time. If you've ever used one of their recent Ultra models, you might have noticed that the sharp corners could dig into your palms. I've felt it too, and it wasn't always the best experience, but Samsung has been listening to feedback. The move to a flat display last year was a game changer, and now they're making subtle curve adjustments that just feel right. It's a smart move. This could make the S25 Ultra one of the most comfortable big phones to use without losing that premium feel. When it comes to design, Samsung is focusing on balancing form and function, and this makes the Galaxy S25 lineup quite interesting in the market, especially for those who prefer smaller flagships. The standard S25 could easily dominate this category by offering pro-level specs and a compact design, without sacrificing any of the features you'd expect from a top-tier phone. Now let's move on to one of the most exciting parts, colors. Following the detailed design leaks of the Galaxy S25 Ultra, we're now hearing about its color options. According to the same tipster Ice Universe, the S25 Ultra is expected to launch in 4 stunning colors: black, blue, green, and titanium. Now, black, blue, and titanium are similar to the colors we saw with the Galaxy S24 Ultra, but green is the new addition here, and it's not yet clear whether this will be a light or dark green. If Samsung opts for a darker hue, it could add a unique touch to the lineup. Imagine that sleek titanium frame paired with a rich, deep green. Definitely intriguing. Speaking of titanium, this is another key feature for the S25 Ultra. Just like the recent rumors suggested, the phone is almost certain to feature a titanium side frame. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed the content, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more updates on the latest tech leaks and news. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Now let's dive into the exciting showdown between two of the biggest heavyweights in the smartphone world: Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max and Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra. Both of these phones push the boundaries of mobile technology, offering cutting-edge features and exceptional performance. But which one takes the crown as the best big phone of 2024? Let's dive in and compare them side by side. Design. Starting with the design, both phones have distinct looks that reflect their brand identities. The iPhone 16 Pro Max stays true to Apple's iconic rectangular shape with flat sides and soft corners. This year, it features an even slimmer bezel, allowing for a larger 6.9-inch display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra, on the other hand, keeps its sleek, curved edges and integrates the ever-popular S Pen, a feature unique to Samsung's Ultra series. Size-wise, the differences are minimal. The iPhone 16 Pro Max measures 163mm at 77.6mm, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra is slightly shorter, but a bit wider at 162.3mm x 79mm. That extra width allows room for the S Pen, which gives Samsung an edge in productivity. Apple, however, introduces something new this year: the camera control button, a capacitive touch key that allows for zooming and other camera controls with a swipe. When it comes to color options, Apple sticks with its sophisticated muted tones: white, black, natural, and the new desert titanium. Samsung goes for more variety with options like titanium violet and yellow. And for those ordering through Samsung's website, you get access to exclusive colors like titanium blue and green. Display. Now, onto the display. Both phones deliver top-tier screen technology. The iPhone 16 Pro Max boasts a 6.9-inch OLED display with a buttery-smooth 120Hz refresh rate. As with the iPhone 15 Pro series, you also get the always-on display feature, which lowers the refresh rate to just 1 Hz when the phone is idle. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra isn't far behind with its stunning 6.8-inch AMOLED display that also supports 120Hz refresh rates and an always-on feature. One advantage Samsung brings is an anti-reflective coating, making outdoor visibility much easier in bright sunlight, something the iPhone lacks. Both displays are breathtakingly vibrant, but there are subtle differences in color. The iPhone 16 Pro Max tends to lean towards warmer yellowish tones, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra has a cooler, more tealish hue. A standout feature for the iPhone 16 Pro Max is its ability to drop its brightness to just 1 nit for easier nighttime viewing, great for late-night scrolling. Performance. Now let's talk about what's under the hood. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is powered by Apple's latest A18 Pro chip, built on a second-generation 3nm process. This makes it incredibly efficient, with significant improvements in heat dissipation and sustained performance compared to its predecessor, the A17 Pro chip. Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra is no slouch either. It runs on the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 chip, custom-tuned for Galaxy devices. While the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 performs well, especially in gaming and graphics-intensive tasks, it tends to throttle a bit sooner than Apple's A18 Pro under extreme stress. In benchmark tests, the iPhone 16 Pro Max leads in CPU performance, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra takes the edge in 3D graphics, scoring slightly higher in peak performance. However, Apple's new chip excels in long-term sustained performance, so if you're planning on pushing your phone to its limits, the iPhone may have a slight edge. Camera next. Let's discuss one of the most critical aspects of any flagship phone, the cameras. The iPhone 16 Pro Max features a 48-megapixel main sensor paired with a new 48-megapixel ultra-wide sensor and a 12-megapixel telephoto lens with 5x optical zoom. Apple has also introduced a new lens coating to minimize lens flare, addressing a common complaint in previous models. On the flip side, Samsung's Galaxy S24 Ultra brings its camera game with a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel zoom lens, a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x zoom, and a 12-megapixel ultra-wide sensor. Samsung has packed in more megapixels, but remember, megapixels aren't everything. The iPhone tends to produce more natural-looking photos, whereas the Galaxy S24 Ultra sometimes leans into oversaturation, delivering more vibrant images. In low-light photography, both phones perform exceptionally well, but Samsung's larger sensor can capture more detail in some scenarios. For video, the iPhone takes the crown with its 4K recording at 120 frames per second, ideal for capturing stunning slow-motion footage. While Samsung's camera app offers tons of customization, Apple's new camera control button provides a more intuitive experience for videographers. Battery life and charging. In terms of battery life, the iPhone 16 Pro Max packs a 4,685 mAh battery, while the Galaxy S24 Ultra edges it out with a 5,000 mAh battery. Both phones are more than capable of lasting through a day of heavy use, but Samsung's slightly larger battery may give it a slight advantage. When it comes to charging, Samsung takes the lead. The Galaxy S24 Ultra supports 45-watt wired charging compared to the iPhone's 20-watt charging speed. Samsung also has reverse wireless charging, which allows you to charge other devices like earbuds on the back of your phone, something Apple's iPhone 16 Pro Max doesn't offer. Software. Lastly, let's compare software. Both iOS and One UI are polished, mature operating systems, but they offer different user experiences. The iPhone 16 Pro Max is a fantastic choice. But if you're looking for more customization options, better charging speeds, and love the idea of an S Pen, Galaxy S24 Ultra might be the perfect phone for you. Ultimately, both of these phones are top-tier devices with a ton to offer. Whichever one you choose, you're getting a powerful, feature-packed smartphone that will keep you ahead of the curve in 2024.